Man, Jay-Z is selling stadiums with 30-year-old music. What y'all doing out there? Let's jump into it. So, following his Yankee Stadium anniversary um, show, Jay-Z has expanded his Jay-Z 30 celebration with an additional date in London and Los Angeles. Live Nation currently lists two London stadium dates, a Paris show, and two SoFi stadium dates there in LA, right? SoFi South, what the Niners call it. Why can veteran rappers create stadium level excitement with decades old music while hip hop struggles to establish a powerful new headliner? It's tough. I think what it is that Jay-Z is one of those still last huge moguls that absolutely crushes it. And he doesn't do a lot of shows. He limits those shows to people, right? He limits them, bro. And so I want you guys to think about, Jay-Z is filling stadiums with records from 30 years ago and proves that his music has lasted. But it's also raised an uncomfortable question: which rapper from today is able to do this in 30 years from now? Who? Tell me right now, I'm waiting. I love Jay-Z. I think he's a talented artist. Is he in my top 5? I don't know. Maybe my top 10. Maybe not top 5 completely, in my opinion, but definitely one of the most talented rappers out there ever to exist. And here, um, Reasonable Doubt and Blueprint, it still feels super important. Both of those albums are still super big to everybody. And I think that they still have a statement in hip hop. When you play that shit, it kicks off, bro. It's such that tone. It gives you that heart palpitation where you're going crazy. Then the next thing you know, you're just bashing out. Um, this you gotta remember Jay Z had these complete albums, right? And we're looking at it nowadays, base where it's just disposable singles. The projects that people try to put together are not good. And a lot of people have an issue putting together a full-length project or even an EP. It doesn't correlate well together. The songs are weird. It never hits the same, right? Catalog depth. I think that's a big thing for Jay-Z is that his depth of category of his catalog is pretty big, and he has a lot of really good music. When he comes back to do a tour, it's big, bro. Of course, people are gonna be excited. You know, um, do we think that the nostalgia hip hop is hurting the common hip hop right now? Do we think that having Jay Z sell a place out, but we can't get like a newer age guy to sell a place out like that? Fans are not interested. They don't want nothing to do with it. The old rappers, the classics, bro, they're always gonna be loved a different way, man. The appreciation is different, right? Why artists can have streams without becoming major live attractions? I think it's the TikTok realm, right? Or the Instagram or whatever it is, whatever you're viral on. I think it's that realm, and you don't need to be able to sell a show to have these fans because these thousands, these hundreds of thousands of millions of people that find somebody on TikTok on their posts. Those guys never actually interact with people, but they can make a living off of it, a good living off of this music. And they could just shoot their videos and hang out and do regular life stuff. Honestly, it changed a lot, bro. It changed a lot, bro. Okay, the importance though to recognize the different visuals and album identities. There's a lot of that going on, man, and I think a lot of creators these days don't know who they are. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to create. They don't know what they want to do when it comes to their creativity. They don't want to think for themselves. They want somebody to do the thinking for them and then show up like the rock star. But instead of doing that, they should be focusing on hyperfixating on little things like, I don't know, building, branding, marketing, beats, instrumental like mixing, like understanding the engineering for your vocals, understanding mastering, understanding merchandising, understanding all these little bells and whistles, website stuff, 3D modeling, things that help you create new merchandise and other items that help you brand and do things. Bro, this is not rocket science. It's just a key factor that some of y'all need to learn, bro. Which current rapper could eventually perform anniversary stadium shows? I mean, I don't know, man. It's a difficult thing. I mean, it would be a hard question to ask every day. So I'm not sure if I'm being honest with you, but we if you guys know you have a better answer, please tell me below. But there's nothing wrong with me not knowing, right? Old rap isn't winning just because fans are stuck in the past. It's winning because the artist built bodies of work people formed memories around. That is such a key factor of what I wrote down. Is I think that we just love hip hop. We're loyal. I was talking about this before. We get loyal to something. It doesn't matter whether it's big to you, it's just big to us. And just so happens Jay-Z is massive, right? So you add that in the mix, plus all the little greatness, damn, you know? Just some quick questions before we jump off this. Which current rapper could sell stadiums in 2056? It's 30 years from now, right? Sheesh. I don't even want to think about that. What was the last true classic rap album for you guys? Y'all want you guys to tell me what your favorite last true classic album was. Is nostalgia carrying hip hop? Maybe. I mean, it's got a lot of pull on it. Do streams create stars or merely popular songs? Tough decision there. Yes and no. I want to hear your opinion though at the end of the day. Let me know what you think. I'll see you guys on the next video, man. I appreciate you. We out.